Breaking news right now. We are in the thick of delays at the State House. The amendments and division on the abortion ban bill is causing a backup on a historic special session.
That's right. We've had one delay after another today. The divisiveness has led to more than 60 amendments so far, ranging from penalties and who can prosecute to access to contraception.
And now the clock is counting down with a decision deadline looming. It's forcing legislators to reconcile extreme differences, not just between Democrats and Republicans, but infighting between conservatives on just how far the abortion ban should go. So let's get you out to the State House right now.
And joins Sierra Putman, who spent the day at the State House, and you're right outside the Senate floor. Just one pushback after another, Sierra.
And you know what? There was actually a senator on the Democrat side who said they were ready at 1:30, and he threw his hands up. 3.5 hours after the Senate was supposed to convene, and we're waiting to see if the senators will actually take the floor to start debating on this and two other bills and look at some amendments to actually change this legislation. Now, at this moment, we have 62 amendments or proposed possible changes that have been filed by various senators. At this point, it looks like half are coming from the Democrats and the other half are coming from Republicans. They do everything from making the bill more restrictive to putting it more in line with Indiana's current abortion rules. There's also two proposals, one from a Democrat and one from a Republican, that would actually take this decision out of the hands of lawmakers and put it back into the hands of everyday Hoosiers. They're calling on putting this issue on the ballot and letting voters decide if abortion access remains in Indiana. So we're going to wait to see if this is actually going to be put into this new bill. We just learned about 15 minutes ago that the session is supposed to begin at 5 o'clock. I'm about to go back into the Senate chamber, but before I do that, we're going to turn it over to Rich Nye. Rich, the Republicans, this is their party. They're running the show, but Dems are saying they're going too far.
Right, and we'll let you get inside. It looks like something is finally about to happen today. The Republicans control the state legislature here in Indiana, but the big question remains, can they come to some kind of agreement on abortion language, restrictions, and enforcement that enough can agree on to pass something in this special session? Now, going back to the start of July, the special session was scheduled to start July 5th. It was delayed by almost 3 weeks to give Republicans more time to decide what kind of legislation they might present. Obviously, there is still not agreement on that, as we've been delayed this afternoon, waiting for the state Senate to begin to debate all of these amendments that are out there. And Democrats now say that Republicans are trying to rush through this process and not hearing from all sides because of this now tight deadline in the special session.
If they listened to Hoosiers, this bill would already be dead. But somehow it made it out of committee after being made more strict and more cruel and limiting abortion access in cases of rape and incest so much that it's safe to say that they are proposing an outright ban on abortion.
And now looking live inside the Senate chambers, this session is finally underway. This session was set to begin at 1:30 this afternoon for second reading. This is when a bill can be amended, amendments can be offered, debated, and then voted upon. The goal remains for this bill to move on to third reading tomorrow. But again, there are 62 amendments to be considered tonight if they're all brought to the floor. We're here to cover it for you, and we'll have more throughout this 13 News hour and a half as where we stand on those amendments.
All right, thanks so much for sorting it out for us, Rich and Sierra. And if you'd like to watch the debate, we are streaming it for you where you can do just that. All you have to do is go to WTHR.com/Indiana-abortion.